Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 creepy, dark songs from animated kid shows.
You lost your nerve, you lost the game, but you and I, we're not the same.
For this list, we'll be looking at small screen tunes with a sinister edge, giving younger viewers an animated dose of darkness. What song gives you the creeps? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Stalker Song, The Amazing World of Gumball. The upbeat melody suggests otherwise, but the lyrics scream fatal attraction. This song peels back Sarah's sick obsession with Gumball and Darwin, partaking in extracurricular activities like sneaking into their room, wearing their clothes, and chronicling their daily lives. The sequence cleverly contains several callbacks to past episodes, suggesting that Sarah was hiding from a distance the whole time.
For a very long time, I've watched you from afar.
Of course, even longtime viewers might be too disturbed to catch this. Although it's played for laughs, Sarah's MO isn't much different than a real-life stalker's conduct. It ends on an especially depraved note, with Sarah vowing one of the two will eventually be her husband, drawing a heart with her own ice cream.
And one day one of you will call me his wife.
For a sentient ice cream cone, that's like a blood oath. Number 9. Ghosts Ain't Real, The Cuphead Show. Even though our Cupheaded hero has already crossed paths with the devil, he has a hard time believing that ghosts are real.
If we're gonna make it home before dark, we better take a shortcut through the old creepy cemetery. Nothing scary about that.
Wandering through a graveyard, Cuphead and Mugman are reminded that anything can be real in their surreal world, ghosts included. A ghoulish trio makes the brothers believe with an eerie song set to a paranormal parade.
Don't believe what you heard, cause here is the deal.
There is no need to panic, cause
Ghosts ain't real.
Being Cuphead, the song naturally draws inspiration from several classic works, most notably Disney's Lonesome Ghosts, The Skeleton Dance, and Snow White's Spooky Forest Misadventure. It's also reminiscent of Fleischer shorts like 1930s Swing You Sinners. Yet the song still remains a distinct Cuphead signature with off-the-wall comedy. If you're not running for the hills, the song will have you merrily marching along to the happy haunt. Number 8. Let Me Call You Sweetheart, Adventure Time. In the early 1910s, Leo Friedman and Beth Slater Whitson wrote a cheerful tune called Let Me Call You Sweetheart.
I'm dreaming, dear, of you, day by day.
Since being popularized by the Peerless Quartet, the song has been covered by numerous artists, including Bing Crosby, Gene Kelly, and Princess Bubblegum.
Let me call you sweetheart. I'm in love with you.
In one of Adventure Time's strangest yet most oddly fitting song choices, a possessed Princess Bubblegum is driven to turn all of Oo's residents into candy. She does so while putting a demented spin on what seemed like a sincere love ballad. Bubblegum's newfound sweethearts are turned into candy zombies, joining in her cavity of a chorus.
Let me call you sweetheart, I'm in love with you.
Much like a stranger who offers candy, the bright colors and sweet taste might draw you in, but there's something foreboding behind the wrapper.
Keep the love light glowing in your eyes, so true.
Number 7. What's the use of feeling blue? Steven Universe. After almost 40 years after Patti LuPone first sang Don't Cry for Me Argentina, she'd ask Blue Diamond to stop crying over pink. Where blue can't turn off the waterworks, yellow is constantly composed, unable to see the point of holding onto grief.
why would you wanna be here? What do you ever see here?
With two pearls providing a hypnotic chorus, Yellow delivers a cold and calculating song questioning the very nature of sadness.
What's the use of feeling blue? An army has a use, they can go and fight a war.
Behind the lyrics is denial though, as Yellow hasn't moved on from Pink either. The song is wrought with emotional torment, worming its way into your soul with a haunting sentiment.
Yes, of course we still love her, and we're always thinking of her. Don't you know I miss her too?
All the while, Lupin strikes an unnerving balance as Yellow attempts to keep her feelings bottled up, yet can't help but let a little blueness shine through. Number 6. You Got Tricked, The Loud House. Whether or not you're on the receiving end of the trick, this song is sure to put you in the Halloween spirit.
It's really dark in here.
Man up, bro! I want that candy.
Getting revenge on Hank and Hawk, the Louds lure the candy-stealing hooligans into their haunted maze.
When darkness falls on the House of Loud, around every turn new terror abounds.
While the decorations and costumes are spooky, it's Luna's musical contributions that make this trick such a treat. Luna appropriately sets the mood on a pipe organ as the rest of the Louds get in on the frights and delights.
Every corner, every door, watch out, they ain't herbivores, ghastly ghouls out for blood, sorry boy, you got tricked!
Composed by Loud House regulars Doug Rockwell and Michelle Lewis, the song is elevated by a sick rock and roll beat that keeps your heart racing throughout.
Spilling guts on the floor, clean up on aisle 4, why you running off so soon? Sorry dude, you got tricked!
It all builds to a Carrie homage. Granted, it's not real blood, but that's the idea. They got tricked. Number 5. You Will Remember, Danny Phantom. Ember McLean is a fan favorite of this Nicktoon, and that can be partially attributed to this unforgettable banger. You Will Remember is designed to get stuck in the listener's head, with Ember plotting to hypnotize unsuspecting souls. Everything about the song, from the ominous lyrics to the moody melody, shines a direct spotlight on Ember's nefarious nature. And yet, her clear motivations are in the back of our minds because the tune is just that intoxicating. Composed by Guy Moon with lyrics from creator Butch Hartman, the song burns its way into our subconscious, making us surrender to singer Robin Kermsey's fiery vocals. It's an arresting power ballad that leaves us powerless to its charms, which is both unsettling and irresistible. Number 4. Come Wayward Souls, Over the Garden Wall. This chilling tune is like the bizarro version of Oh Holy Night.
There is a light for the lost and the
Both share almost identical melodies, but where one is about a birth, the other is about someone's soul being stripped away. Come Wayward Souls serves as a ghastly theme for the mystery beast, who lurks through the woods on the prowl for wandering souls.
When you submit to the soil of the earth.
Samuel Ramey brings his operatic bass to the menacing song, which makes the listener feel as if they're sinking into a river of despair. As baleful as the beast's voice is, we're perhaps even more distraught by the children's choir that chimes in as the song continues.
He will burn nicely in the lantern.
No, I won't do this. You've been grinding up lost souls for years.
Although nothing is spelled out, we wouldn't be surprised if the choir is composed of souls that the beast has already collected.
She would not wish this. Let's get you free.
Number 3. Nothing Left to Lose, Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. Cassandra and Varian started on the side of good before traversing down a devious path. The difference is that even during his darkest hour, Varian understood that he had descended into villainy.
The path of hate is a dangerous track. You take one step and it's hard to turn back.
In Cassandra's eyes, she's the hero of this story, and everyone has wronged her. Having lost her friends, family, and ability to see clearly, Cassandra sees no going back as she executes her master plan.
The path I'm on is a path paved in black. I taking that road and I'm not looking back.
This daunting duet, written by the great Alan Menken and Glenn Slater, showcases two sides at odds, one driven by reason and the other by revenge.
You have so much to hold on to.
I only want my rightful due.
The reformed Varian attempts to help Cassandra see the light, but it's no use. Cassandra is ready to take what she believes is rightfully hers, ironically losing everything else in the process.
I choose no tears and lose no sleep. What I want, I'll take it.
Number 2. This Day, Arya. My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic. For anyone who thinks that voice acting isn't real acting, we implore you to listen to This Day, Arya.
This day is going to be perfect. The kind of day of which I dreamed since I was small.
Here's the setup. Changeling Queen Chrysalis has stolen Princess Cadence's identity, plotting to walk down the aisle with her beloved. Britt McKillop voices both characters for this show-stopping duet. While she doesn't change her voice, her delivery paints a portrait of two polar opposites.
But I still want him to be all mine. Must escape before it's too late. Find a way to save the day.
One is a kindly soul hanging on to hope as she races against the clock. The other is overflowing with cackling evil, savoring every moment leading up to the I-do's. Cadence provides but a small glimmer of light in an otherwise hair-raising number that leaves us invested with every step.
Finally, the moment has arrived for me to be one lucky bride.
Shifting between sincere and sinister, McKillop demonstrates impeccable range in one song. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. One Good Scare, Phineas and Ferb. All that's missing is Frankenstein's brain.
Come, let's tiptoe into the dark. One good scare ought to do ya. You'll find our bite much worse than our bark.
Grinch is gonna get you. Halloween is Grinch night. And you thought he was a mean one at Christmas. Crossing the Line, Rapunzel's Tangled Adventure. Cass takes a wicked turn.
I'm crossing the line, and I'm done holding back. So look out, clear the track, it's my turn.
I'm the Bad Guy, Wander Over Yonder. Lord Dominator shows her true colors.
I'm not the damsel in distress. I'm not your girlfriend or the frightened princess.
The Pixie Rap, The Fairly Odd Parents. Who knew Method Man and Red Man could be so cunning? Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Kill the Wabbit. What's Opera, Doc? Premiering theatrically before making it to the small screen, Chuck Jones's magnum opus sneaks up on the audience with its dark nature. When we first hear Elmer Fudd sing the lyrics, "Kill the Wabbit," it's hard not to giggle.
Kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit.
By the short's climax, though, the song takes on a genuinely operatic tone, with Fudd summoning the forces of nature to finally do in his longtime rival.
Away, storm! North winds blow, south winds blow, typhoons, hurricanes, earthquakes.
Bugs Bunny can survive virtually anything, but even he can't challenge the notion that operas must end in tragedy.
I've killed the rabbit. Poor widow bunny.
Fudd immediately regrets his actions, carrying the fallen Wabbit into a heavenly light. Philip DeGard's striking backgrounds, Maurice Noble's imposing layouts, and the timeless music culminate in a finale that's light on the looniness, but heavy with tension and drama.
Well, what did you expect in an opera? A happy ending?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.